The cost Y in dollars for making friendship bracelets is Y equals 5/10 x plus 2, where x is the number of bracelets. Part A. Graph the equation. First of all, notice that the equation y equals 5/10 x plus 2 is in slope-intercept form because it has the form y equals some number times x plus another number. The number multiplied by x is the slope, and the number added is the y-intercept. So the slope is 5/10, but that's equal to 1/2, and the y-intercept is 2, and that's the y value where the graph passes through the y-axis, so that tells us that the point 0, 2 is on the graph. To graph the equation, we can use the point 0, 2 as a starting point, then use the slope to graph another point and draw the line through the 2 points. Let's start with a coordinate plane. Plot this point. Now use the slope to plot another point. Slope is rise over run, so let's use a blue arrow to represent a run of 2, and a red arrow to represent a rise of 1. This gives us the location of a second point on the graph, the point 2, 3. Now we draw the line through the 2 points, and we have the graph of the line y equals 5/10 x plus 2. Part B. Interpret the slope and y-intercept. Well, we already know that the slope is 5/10 or 1/2, and the slope represents the rate of change. In this problem, y is the cost for making friendship bracelets, where x is the number of bracelets. So the slope is the change in cost per bracelet, so each bracelet costs 50 cents to make. As for the y-intercept, we know that the y-intercept is 2, and the y-intercept represents the value of y when x is 0. So the y-intercept represents the cost before any bracelets are made. We call this an initial cost. For instance, the person making the bracelets might have had to buy an instruction manual or a starter kit or something like that. So there's an initial cost of $2.